My collective gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777, up in this thing. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know in regards to the collective. This could be for any sign of the zodiac, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, okay? These are general messages. They are also fluid and timeless, okay? Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever else is here for. Don't force anything to fit. If something doesn't seem to make sense, it's probably not for you. You see what I'm saying? The messages that are here for you today will resonate very deeply. You'll be able to feel those on a very soul and intuitive level. So just go with that and leave the rest, okay? I hope you guys are doing great, super fantastic. I most certainly am. If you would take a moment before we dive into this very interesting energy. Very, very interesting, okay? Very intense, very interesting, very hot, okay? Hot and heavy is what I'm feeling, but we'll get to that in a moment. Click that like button if you don't mind, guys. We are growing, not rapidly, but we are growing, okay? I'm like, all right, almost 5,000. Hello, yes, let's go, let's go, let's go. So if you are enjoying the content here, if you're new here, hello, what's up? Welcome. Take a look around. All right, everybody is welcome. If you decide that I am your flavor, then go ahead and click that subscribe button as well. And the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. Okay. Just a little bit of a disclaimer. I did see a couple of comments from the last reading stating how loud I speak. You definitely have the option to take it down a notch in volume, possibly not listen to this through headphones or just turn it down. I don't have control over the passion that comes through. My readings are dictated by my spirit guides. So it comes out the way that they are expressing it. And they do tend to be a little bit much. I know that. It's not for everybody. I get it. That's why we have several different tarot platforms on this channel. I mean, tarot channels on this platform. There we go. So if I'm for you, then I'm for you. If I'm not, I get it. Okay. So let's move forward. Let's leave me a little comment down below. Just say, hey girl, hey, or you can comment along the way if this is something that resonates with you. Now, whoever this person is, who is actively attaching themselves to your energy, I say attaching because I do feel like you freed this person. I'm hearing like a Beyonce song. If you want to, you got the green light. Okay. If you want to, you got the green light. You could go. You can go. You can go whenever you want to, bitch. I'm not going to run after you. I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to try to hold on to you. I'm not going to ask you about you. I don't give a fuck. Like you really could go. Very indifferent type of energy. I feel like that might have surprised this person. Now, keep in mind, tarot is fluid, you guys. What I mean by that is this could be something that has already occurred, something that's currently transpiring, or something that is predictive of the future. So keep an open mind, all right, when it comes to tarot. Whoever this person is, they were quite surprised that you were willing to release them to the community. You didn't mind. You're like, you were community D, you were community poom poom. Anyway, you could go. You could go. The light is green, bitch. Please hit that gas. I promise the police won't stop you. I promise. Go a billion miles per hour. Crash out, bitch. Crash out. I do feel like they took that opportunity. And this is somebody who is now backpedaling and puss popping. Okay. They want to come back. They want to make a resurgence, if you will. I don't get that they're doing it right away. I do feel like that ego is still talking to them. It's like the devil and the angel. One is on one shoulder and then the other is on the other shoulder, right? The devil is telling them, just go find another bitch, right? Like, just go get up under another one. Okay. Get on top of another one. Just go find you another one. Go find you another dude. If they won't, if the collective won't do it, if Empress's collective won't do it, somebody else will. That's what the devil is saying. And then when they try to go and do that, when they venture out and try to make that happen, it just doesn't quite work out the way that they thought it would. Now, does it? With incomparable here. Look at all of these useless individuals. I do feel like this was a divinely guided connection, you guys. I do feel like it was a spiritual connection. This is why they are having a hard time filling your spot. It says, no one else has ever made me feel the way you do. You are irreplaceable. Now, even though this card doesn't state it, the energy that I'm feeling ruminating off of this card is passionate energy. It's fiery. Did I not say that? Like hot and heavy. This is somebody who is thinking about you more than they probably should, okay? Especially for the way that they were acting when they had you. It's like they have a lot of audacity to really be ruminating over you over and over and over and over. This is somebody who is thinking about you in a very sexual manner. I know, I'm gonna try to keep it PG, y'all. I'm gonna try. That's just what I'm hearing. That's just what I'm feeling. You're like, I never had sex with that bitch. I never effed him. I never. Well, they're fantasizing about it then. This is somebody who I feel was able to garner something from you energetically, physically, mentally, on a very deeply soul-rooted level. And now they're trying to fill that spot and it's not working, okay? They also weren't expecting for you to not fight for this. So this is somebody who is either used to you doing it or other people, right? They may be a little bit arrogant. They may be a little bit full of themselves, confident, overly confident, in thinking that if they threaten to walk out the door, or if they threaten to move on to somebody else, or if they threaten to not commit, right? If they start with this duality bullshit, they have this notion that they will be chased, or they will be asked why, or they will be questioned about it, or they will be ran after before they can get out the door. But you were just allowing this person to free themselves. And now they're like, I don't want to be free. Okay, it says, I want the freedom to pursue my own happiness right now. It was a lie. I also feel like for some of you, only take it if it resonates, this is somebody who may have posed a separation, right? Like they're the ones who said, we need space, or I need time, or we need time apart, or let's just take a break for now, or I just want to be alone, or I'm done with this for now, right? Or, right, it could have been an amicable separation, or it could have been one that was very nasty and rooted in manipulation, is what they're saying. If it was rooted in manipulation, then this is somebody who wanted to bring about the notion of breaking up or separating or not talking anymore, not being together, dangling this commitment or this engagement between the two of you like a carrot, because they wanted you to kind of like jump for it, right? Like, you know, I'm living a double life and I'm a different person in each of them. And that is very much so true, you guys, okay? For some of you, this is somebody who feels like they have to uphold some kind of an image, right? So to their friends or their family, they're that bitch, they're that dude. They are the bachelor, they are the bachelorette. They play dudes or they play girls like a fiddle, right? They get their head, get their bread, then they leave. But in all actuality, meeting you was not just meeting anybody off the damn street, okay? This is not your average. You're not your average. I think you know that already. And this is also why you definitely stood your ground. You know your worth. You don't chase people. What the fuck do you look like chasing somebody? They really bumped their head thinking that. And for some of you, like I said, it was done in a manipulative manner. So they weren't expecting you to chase at your own will. They wanted to like do things to trick you into chasing them, if that makes sense, right? Like bringing up the notion of not wanting to be together, or that they're pursuing other options, or that they need to focus on other stuff, like they need to focus on their work, or they need to, you know, they need to focus on their family or their kids, or, you know, they have too much going on in life. They don't really want a relationship right now. That was a game. This person definitely wants to be with you, but they needed to present themselves in another light in order to feel like Big Willie, to feel like that girl, you know, feel like that guy, feel like, okay, they're not going to just let me run away. It's something about that feeds this person's ego, but I feel like it's backfired, you guys, and they are very much so worried, okay? Because now the ball is literally in your court. You always had the choice, but they were expecting you to make a different choice. Chill. Yeah, it says the ball is in your court, okay? You have the choice in which I don't know what you will do, okay? It's definitely going to depend upon free will here, right? Everybody is going to be at a different juncture with this person. For some of you, maybe you do see a future with this person. They definitely see it with you. Look, I see you is in all caps. It says, when I think about my future, I see you. And you're the only one that they see. They thought that they could potentially put somebody else in that spot, and they tried many of other people. Look at all of these people. They failed epically. It's an epic failure. And I do feel like at this juncture, they're now seeing the intensity and the strength of this connection. They're seeing the truth of this connection in a different light. Okay. The danger zone that they are now approaching is, yeah, you don't always get a second shot, bitch. You don't always get a chance to redo it. You don't always get a chance to apologize. You might get a chance to apologize, but that doesn't grant you access automatically. Everybody's going to be in a different space. And this really backfired on them. They like to put people in a position to prove their love. So that might be way of starting arguments to see if you will get in the ring and fight with them. Like I said, right? That could be stirring up drama to see if you are willing to battle them or debate them. That could be disappearing, ghosting, acting like they want to be single when they really want to be in a relationship, but they do that just to get you on this string to see if you will jump up for the carrot. You didn't jump. You didn't jump. And they are definitely playing with fire, and they have been playing with fire, you guys, okay? I feel like you're haunting this person's dreams, as well as their thoughts. They may be talking about you a great deal. It says, you left every part of me untouched. I realize now who you are. Exactly. So this is not just any connection, buddy. Honey bunches of our oats. You fucked up. You really fucked this one up. I usually get into these people ass. I don't feel sorry for this person, but it's just like, poor little tink tink. Like they're going to be learning a very hard lesson, you guys. They are learning a very hard lesson. And depending on where you are, some of you are like, okay, yeah, I forgive you, but you definitely knew what the fuck you were doing. Okay. What you were doing was not unintentional. You just now realizing that you can't just eliminate me so quickly. Hello. You can't just eliminate the feelings that were grown here. The seeds that I planted. You can't just erase the energy of a divinely guided connection, right? Of a soul connection. You can't just eliminate it. You can't just decide that you're going to shut out love, okay? And that you're done, that you don't love me anymore. You're like, okay, now they're learning this, you guys, okay? I feel like in the past, they were able to just bounce from one D to the next, from one boom boom to the next, okay? Like the Cabbage Patch farm. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. So I do feel like they're in a position of wanting to see if you are willing to forgive them, hoping that maybe the emotions that they feel for you are mirrored on your end, and that they can kind of garner some sympathy, some empathy. It's really going to be up to you. This person does want a future with you now. I feel like they cannot get you out of their mind. This is somebody who is growing up. They didn't want to grow up. They were a Toys R Us kid. They wanted to play with every toy in the store and not buy one of them. Okay. They wanted it for the free 99. And I feel like you showed them, yeah, not today, bitch. And you called security on that ass. You're looking for stability. This person wasn't providing any levels of stability or security. They are also wondering if you're still angry, because that will determine the route in which they take. So they may be spying a little bit, trying to catch a feel of your emotions, of your emotional stance, your frequency. Like, are you open to a conversation? Now, like I said, that's going to be different for all of you. You may, in fact, be open to a conversation, but they're still in a bit of a danger zone. Okay, so we have palm tree. This is somebody who now can see the growth that the potential for growth is what I should say. They are seeing the error of their ways. Yes. Have they done the work to change it? That's all going to depend on how long it's been, right? Since you've last engaged with this person. They are experiencing a bit of mental torture. So I'm kind of wondering, is this just a desperate ploy to get out of that imprisonment? Or have they actually recognized it and made the necessary changes? You see what I'm saying? That's something that you will have to decide for yourself if it's still something that you are willing to look at. This is somebody who does have feelings for you. They operate out of toxic ways in which they show those feelings. This person was never taught how to be in a relationship. Maybe they never had an example in their life, right? The relationships that they saw and times past, maybe had a lot of manipulation within it. This is someone who struggles with insecurity, and that could also be why they want to put people on this hamster wheel, to always be proving themselves or their love, or prove it to me, prove it to me, prove it to me. Even if you were to marry this person prior to them working through these shadows, if you were to marry them, if you were to get into a relationship with them, you would still be in a position of having to prove yourself. Even though you have literally said, yes, we can be exclusive, they would still put you in positions to prove yourself. So like, it's, I don't know about that. It's very unstable. Okay. So we have love call. Yep. And then we also have the snake. So something about this energy makes me feel like you will be triggered by this person. You didn't receive what you needed in the connection initially. And there's a great deal or a great chance that you won't receive what it is that you need now, because this individual is kind of desperate, right? Like they're grasping for straws. It's a very uncomfortable energy for them to be in emotionally, as it is uncharted waters for them. So they may be attempting to just, like I said, get out of the uncomfortability, and finesse their way out of doing their own spiritual work. So let's see here. Yeah, so we have distant. Wow, didn't this come out in the last reading? The distance between you and this individual, both physically and emotionally, is definitely bothering them a great deal, whether you realize it or not. You may feel as though this person never cared, that they don't care, and you may have moved on with your life. For some of you, you might be committed elsewhere. Huh? It's definitely what I just heard, you guys. And if you have moved on elsewhere, then you are in a relationship that is currently thriving and growing. So this could sidetrack you, could possibly knock you off balance. Not for good, but it may definitely put a bit of an obstacle in your energy field. So just be aware of that. After you, I will never be the same. So this person is having some wild epiphanies. I really want to know how long it's been since you've detached, or since the two of you have decided to be free from one another. They no longer want to be free. Now they want to be tied to you, right? Like now they want knots. They want that damn Gorilla Glue. They want nails. Okay, they want all kind of shit to attach you guys. Marriage, right? This looks like a wedding. Okay, we could be talking high level of commitment, but this looks like a wedding dress, tuxedo. Like there's, family on the other side of this, okay? Celebrations of love. And the phrasing that I'm hearing is getting in ink. Solidifying that thing. Contractual. This silence is killing me. So I do feel like that is a great deal of, and that is a great pain point for this person's anxiety. And it's also quite surprising. So I would love to know, in the past, when this person would use this tactic of, we're not together, I'm done, I'm not here, or ghosting or detaching energetically. This could just be some passive aggressive energy. It will be different for all of you. You know your person better than I do. Whenever they would try to use this tactic, because you weren't really caught on to the pattern, you may have fed into it, is what they're saying. I don't get that you chased this person, but I feel like I said, a little bit of manipulation or trickery into getting you to inquire, even inquiring about what's wrong with them, or why they want things to be separate, or why they are not engaging. Why are they ghosting? Why are they being distant? The questioning is the energy that this person is looking for. They want emotional energy. They want you to be emotional about them. They want you to be emotional about this situation. They want the emotions. They may even feed off of those emotions. It makes them feel important. It makes them feel wanted. Even if there's a commitment, there's still a cycle of them doing shit to make you feel like you always have to prove to them that you actually want to be there, that you actually meant it when you said I do. Like, it's crazy. This is craziness. Karma is kicking my ass. And why is that, honey bunches of oats? Oh, toddler tantrums. So this is somebody who is dealing with a great deal of, I told you, emotional immaturity. This is the catalyst to their karmic cycle currently. I feel like you dealt with a lot of tantrums by way of this person. Like I said, it's these tantrums that get you in a position in their mind to prove it. Prove that you want to be with me. Prove that you love me. Prove that you love me again. And then do it again. And you may have done that a couple of times, which that's why they got so comfortable. And this level of discomfort has never been presented to this person in this connection with you. Now, the only reason I feel like the tantrums and these tactics and these antics would have worked for this person in the past is because they weren't dealing with a spiritual connection. Now, if you had any sexual encounters with this person, this energy is amplified times 1,000,000,000. Okay. I mean, when they close their eyes, when they lay down at night, when they look at TV, they are fantasizing. They are definitely all up in their head about what you might be doing elsewhere. I don't know what kind of tricks you got up at do you got a Barney bag over there or what? I don't know what kind of tricks you got in that bedroom. Okay. This person may feel like they're possessed sexually. Like, maybe it's not love. Maybe I'm just whipped. Maybe it's that whip appeal. Okay. Come on, baby face. Right. They are mistaken. They are mistaken. There were genuine feelings here. This is a spiritual connection. Okay. It is divinely guided, and adding this only amplifies that. So this would be the best sex that they've ever had in their life. You understand me? And anybody else that they've tried with is like, done. You're done. One and done. Smash and go, right? It's like bop it. Pass it. Bop it. Hit it. Smash it, right? Like, dare I say that this person may try to come in and suggest just a sexual encounter. Only take that if it resonates, to try and keep this sort of distance going and allow themselves access to you again without the actual commitment, because they want you to be the one to bring up the commitment. That ego is still here. Full force, baby. Full force. Even though they want a relationship and they want to be back with you, I feel like if you were to talk to this person, again, like I said, especially if they have not emotionally and or spiritually evolved, they don't want to be the one to bring up a relationship. They may just bring up the sexual encounter. For them, that's not that deep. You know, that's still a little bit, that's shallow enough for them to make their way back in. Okay. So we have mature woman and we have message. Whether you're a woman or a man, this is somebody who we are dealing with a maturity issue, you guys, okay? I do feel like they're on a pathway to maturing, but this person is trying to put the horse behind the carriage. What is the saying? They're trying to do this out of order, okay? It's almost as if they're panicked now. They don't want you to move forward. They do feel a little bit possessive over you. They do feel themselves, like I said, obsessing over this. So they want to commit first and then do the work. And like kind of have you while they do the work. And that's just not how this goes, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. I'm talking to your person. This is irrational, and it's unfair, and it's still immature behavior to want somebody to be with you while you are not yet on the level of somebody who can provide anything. You have some work to do. We all have work to do. But I feel like since the disconnect of this connection, you have elevated in many of ways. You have evolved in many of ways in your life, and this person has not. So it's very selfish of them to want you to dumb yourself down, because that's what you would have to do to be with them. Okay. You have to come down. And then, so it's like taking 50 steps back to be with somebody just so that you can learn all the same lessons all over again so that the two of you can rise together. And it's like, who's signing up for that? Like, I'm not judging you. If you would like to sign up for that, then sure, you can choose that pathway. You can. It's free will. But just realize what you would be signing up for if you do that, okay? And I feel like you would be choosing to endure somebody else's karmic cycle with them after already learning some of the same lessons already. Okay, we have 32. 3 and 2 break down to a 5. 5 means change. You've already changed. You're already well on your way down this path. If you'll notice in this card, we have tons of butterflies here. Butterflies signify transformation, okay? And it's not that this person won't transform, they will, okay? It's just that your transformation is closer to the light than they are. And they want you to come back and get them and then go. I'm confusion. Okay. So they want you to come back because of the positioning that they are in, you guys. Their confidence in themselves, right? The arrogance within themselves is something that is beating them over the head now. They are kicking themselves. They may be quite embarrassed, in fact, about how comfortable they got, how confident they were, only to be in this position to not be able to get you out of their mind, only to be in this position to where you let them leave, you let them walk out the door. You didn't even ask if they wanted some water to go. Like, you just like, okay, bye. Next. You're taking numbers and shit for the new people that you want to date. Like, they can't believe it. They weren't expecting it. For some of you, this person may have thrown a tantrum, right? At noticing that you were allowing them to walk away. They wanted you to chase them. They wanted you to inquire about if they were okay, if they need some help, if they need some support. This person is not entitled, but they are... What is the word? This is somebody who, okay, maybe that is entitlement, huh? Like, are you trying to finesse us? No, not. Maybe that is entitlement. This is somebody who expects people in their life to care immensely. Way more than they do. That's something that they need. They need to know that the people that they are around really care about what they're struggling with, what they're going through. They want everybody to support them. They want everyone in their life to be support systems. They do place themselves on this pedestal to think that if I'm in your life and I'm allowing you to breathe my air, then you should want to get me out of here. You should want me to feel like this. You should want to know if I'm okay. You should want to know if I need some. Can I get some? This is crazy. This is a crazy ass reading, okay? It is. Let's pull a few more of these, and then we'll pull a few tarot cards just to gauge what you might have coming towards you action-wise, okay? And then we'll get you some advice. How's that sound? I'll also possibly look at what you have to look forward to in the future, whether you decide to go towards this or not. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So we have control, exactly. And then we have shadow work. There is no control in shadow work. You're either going to do the work or you're not. This person's ego is controlling everything, and it's definitely the reason why they're in this position. This is why you're here, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. Yeah, you don't listen. They're not listening to their spirit guides. They're not listening to their intuition. They don't listen to you, their mama, their cousin. They don't listen to anybody. Yet they want all the support in the world for why they are where they are. And they also would like for people to not leave them and elevate above them without them. It's a very heavy connection, you guys. It's a lot of work. We have wear and tear. Yeah, this is a lot of work, you guys. This connection was a lot of work. And I feel like you gave your all in this. I do. I feel like by the time this person decided, this was the last straw. You know, you may have already been done with this shit by the time you said, go then. Fucking go. I don't care. Like, I'm done anyway. You may have been done months before, weeks before, years for some of you before this antic, this tantrum that they decided to pull. And it's really surprising them that you're allowing them to endure this mental torture, this mental pain, physical pain for some of them as well. Be careful with that is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing something very particular. Only take this if it resonates. You will already know this if this is your person. This person may be experiencing either some financial difficulties or some health difficulties. And like I said, they expect people to support them, even though they possibly would not do the same for you if you were in this positioning. This is the type of energy that we're talking about. This person may be coming back because there is still a little bit reminiscent of immaturity, right? Emotional immaturity and spiritual immaturity. That this person may be looking for someone to take care of them, either financially or physically. If you know this to be this person's situation, be careful. Okay? This marriage, this commitment, there may be some ulterior motives behind that. Okay? Because this would have been a person who wanted to be free all this time, who took advantage of the opportunities to be free in the past. Especially for those of you who have been in an on and off situation. When you were off, this person was on other people. Let's be very clear. But now all of a sudden, they want to be married. They want to commit to you. They're talking about a divine union. It's something real fishy about that, especially if they have not worked through this shadow work, okay? This could be the language that they feel like they need to use in order to control the outcome of this situation and get you in a position where you are footing the entirety of the work in this relationship. Be very clear about that, whether it be financially taking care of them or they may be going through some health struggles. So only take that if it resonates, guys. I do see the Lovers here, so I do feel like you will have a choice. We have commitment here twice. There may be a choice between your past and your future. The only reason why the past is showing up as a bit of a warning is that you have history with this person, and that might be something that still tugs at your heartstrings, okay? On a subconscious level, even for some of you. If you're like, I don't give a fuck about that, but I do not care about them. Got it. It could be on a subconscious level. And I do feel like for some of you, this person may be a wordsmith. They may have ways to trigger your emotions, okay, on a very subtle level to where you feel sorry for them or to where you feel charitable. Watch that. Watch that. This love is starting to wear on me. Something has to change. And then we have under pressure. I am under a lot of pressure. Please be understanding. See? You can't make this up. This person needs help in some kind of way. And I feel like they're trying to use you to help themselves. I have to be very honest with that. And only take that portion if it resonates, okay? We then have main woman and soulmate, right? So it's like the manipulation of it all is just, is sending me. It's sending me. Because it's like they're using your language, right? They're using commitment. They're using emotional tactics and emotional manipulation, if we want to call a thing, right? And you're my soulmate and you're my person, my twin flame, the main one. You were the only one ever, okay? Now, I was just fucking them bitches. I was going to get right back. I was just fucking them dudes. I was going to get right back. Nobody else has my attention. You're the only one I want. That's what that says. I know a liar when I see one. I do. You are my soulmate, a dream come true. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like this person may even, this is a bit of a warning. If this is your part of the reading, it feels all over the place. Ugh. This is overwhelming me. It feels all over the place. So just watch that, because I feel like it may be a little bit emotionally and frequency confusing for you, which is why it's showing up in the first place. You do have a new connection here. For some of you, you're already knee deep in this new connection, okay? And this person is here to cock block, okay? Or disrupt a good thing that you have going. For others of you, this new connection has not presented itself, and the old and the new will present themselves simultaneously, and you're going to have a decision to make. The old person is speaking the right language. They're saying things that you wanted them to say long time ago. All of a sudden, they want to commit to you. They want to get married. They want to be together. They want to build a family. They want to build a house. This house is on sand. I'm just saying, it's a sand house. I'm just saying. There's not a whole lot of stability, structure, or nothing. Okay? They ain't got no materials. They ain't got no wood. They ain't got no nails. They ain't got no hammer, nothing. And nobody's been to a home improvement store. Nobody got no construction workers. Ain't nobody got no architects. Nobody. But they'll say it. Okay? It's an offer that they are presenting. That's only words. So your discernment is the only thing, your intuition is the only thing that you would have to go off of. And the fact that this person feels like they still have any attachment to you emotionally is what they're banking on. Just be aware that they are in some kind of disparaging situation that they need help out of. They're just not out. They're not saying it out front. They're not saying it outright. Like, I need help. I need you to help me. I need you to get me out of this jam. I have all of this debt, or it could be anything. Okay. I'm just throwing out examples. They are in a disparaging situation that is under wraps. They're not going to say it. What they're going to say is, I love you. We were meant to be together. Like, I messed up. I was wrong in the past. I'm done playing around. Like, let's do this. Let's get together. Let's be together. And this, for some of you, it might be music to your ears. I'm not saying to not trust this. What I am saying is, do not rush into this. Okay? There's something going on in this person's situation. Okay? You might be their last straw. For some of you, they may have burnt every bridge that they have, and they are very comfortable with you, or they were very comfortable with doing this in the past. They may even try to go this route. Okay, let's be very honest, right? For those of you who were extremely physically attracted to this person, if the sex was on point, if it was bomb, if they had your mind gone, that's what they're gonna do. And the choice would literally be yours. Okay. Wow, this is taking a turn, okay? This is taking an unexpected turn. I need to know down in the comments who's resonating with this. It feels all over the place. I do feel like this person is trying to confuse you emotionally, especially if they know that you're involved elsewhere. There's duality here. There's something else going on under the surface that they're not sharing with you. And they want to keep that under wraps until you make your choice. And they do want your choice to be a commitment with them. And I feel like as soon as you commit, boom, then you find out. Damn, this bitch has $200,000 worth of debt. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean she doesn't have a job? What do you mean he doesn't have a job? You don't have a job? You don't work? You don't have anywhere to live? You're homeless? What are you talking about? And then you will notice that you've tied yourself to this. So it's almost like a person in this position trying to tie themselves to a person in this position. And I don't mean to be bigging y'all up. I just read the cards, okay? I know it might sound, this could be for any sign, right? So just take this how it resonates. This is what it looks like to me. This person is in a disparaging situation. They're trying to tie themselves to someone higher. This looks like an opportunist to me. And they're trying to tie themselves in ink. Marriage. I ain't gonna look. It's better to be careful than to be sorry, ho. Don't be sorry, ho. Be careful. Be careful with this one. Let's pull a few tarot cards and then I'm gonna pull some advice for you, okay? You are on the right path, you guys. Okay, they're wanting me to say this. You are currently on the right path. They're also saying something else. For those of you who have been looking to buy a home, buy a new house, that's going to happen for you, okay? Or if you're looking to make a larger purchase, all right? So that looks like investing heavily in a business or going towards some investors to invest in your business, starting a new career, purchasing a new car, purchasing rental property, whatever this might be. This house is signifying a very large purchase or a very large investment, or somebody who is larger than life. Okay, I'm talking them ends, investing in you. You are on the right path to accomplish that. Okay. So this is also why it's going to be very, very important for you to be extremely choosy about the energies that you allow around you, because people, not just this person, okay, because we have imprisonment here. So you may have several people. You may have a flock of bitches, a flock of people who may be trying to tie themselves to your success and ride your coattail. Okay. These are some specific messages, guys. Like, what's going on? This is definitely a protection message. Yeah, they're even saying that soulmate energy could be friendships, and romantic relationships. You may have a resurgence of old friendships, old romantic partnerships, etc., etc. Most of this is guiding you towards the new, okay? Because the old does look like, these look like people who remember you being in a different position in life, and now you're on your path, okay? Or you will be. So just be careful, right? Be very choosy and discerning about who you allow in. See, yeah. So we have the Lovers and we have the Hierophant. You are on path to ascension. If you have not already gone through your transformation, you will be, okay? Very soon here. We had all of those butterflies on this pathway card. So you may be making a bit of a pivot in your life towards a new direction. This would be something that you are organically guided towards. It's something that feels organic to you, like second nature. All right. So this is now career being mingled in with love. It does feel as though your higher self is communicating with you at this juncture, because relationships can have a great deal of an effect on the rest of your life, right? Like being in a fucking toxic ass relationship could really fuck up everything. It's like a domino effect, right? It's energy. It can spread like cancer. So just be very careful is what they're saying. With the Lovers here, I do feel like this is somebody who is extremely attracted to you. They do feel like that is their way in. All right. The Lovers can signify a romantic encounter, going on a date. It's a lot of passion in this card, if you can notice, right? And look at the attachment that this hand has on the hair. The hair is what holds. The hair is what's closest to the third eye. Okay. The way that I'm hearing this is, it doesn't matter, male or female, just look at the energy. The way that this figure is holding on to the hair is almost as if they're wanting to use this eye contact, this passion, and get a grip, get a hold on that intuition, right? Rock your world so your mind is not functioning, pretty much. There's a need for control here. We now have this hand holding the heart and holding the hair, which is right next to the third eye, very intensely. It's like a tight grip on that bit. So you're going to need to protect yourself, okay? The Hierophant is here. So you are spiritually connected and you are spiritually protected. As long as you listen to the signs, synchronicities, definitely meditate, all the things, right? In order to hear correctly the direction in which you need to be going to stay on your path. You have energies here that are trying to deter you from your path. All right, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So this is an energy that has hurt you very brutally in the past. Look at this card. That's a painful ending. It's excruciating almost. This is the kind of ending where you just like are over love. Okay, you are over relationships. You feel like, who invented this shit? Marriage? Who invented relationships? Who invented marriage? Who invented having sex? Who invented this shit? Because this shit is painful as fuck. It's toxic as fuck. The card literally fell on the floor, guys. So it's not a lie. You may have thrown away the idea of relationship, but you've healed from that, which is why at this juncture you will be getting back out there. We have the Lovers here twice, which can signify new dating cycles, right? Newly dating, courtship. But it also signifies a choice between two, and I do feel a great deal of energy of the old and new here. It's going to just be important for you to discern what the old energies intentions are, okay? We have the Judgment. So you would have awakened from this. You would have had a wake-up call about your past type or the past ways in which you got into relationships or the type of people that you allowed to stay around, ignoring red flags, all of that, right? And you've ascended beyond this. And this does appear to be a resurgence of things as a test. Tests normally come before your breakthrough. Okay, before the abundance, before the surgence of abundant overflow, you have to pass the test, right? So see, exactly. You can't make this shit up. Look, it's the test. So you're needing to be very head over heart. All right, this is more like your advice, guys. You needing to be very head over heart. King of Swords is not. King of Swords has emotions. But everybody don't get to see that bit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not privy to that. Using more logic than emotions, okay? Emotions don't live here anymore. It's very logical. It's looking at the numbers. It's looking at facts and facts only. Taking people at face value and having that sword on ready to cut motherfuckers off as soon as you see it. As soon as you see the flag, you cut that bit, right? That's the King of Swords energy. This could be an Aquarius for some of you, or some of you may be in Aquarius, but not necessarily. This might be any sign, you guys. This is just the energy that you're needing to possess. You're needing to protect your energy field, your emotional field from these people, because whoever these energies are, they are banking that your emotions are what you're leading with. And they're saying, no, don't lead with that. Leading with your emotions is going to get you into a whole heap of trouble. Passing this test leads to the 10 of Pentacles. You cannot make this up. This is the card of ultimate abundance, a windfall of money. Pentacles. This is one of the largest pentacle cards, okay, aside from the Ace of Pentacles. This can also signify marriage, okay, with a true divine counterpart. Both of these people are bringing equal amount of things to the situation. This could signify family, if that is something that you are wanting to build. It's a power couple, right? It's like making a statement by way of your relationship. It's relationship goals. If that's something that you are looking for, it's money on money on money on money. Okay, it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. That's this. So I love that for you, okay? You have to get away from the toxicity first, though. The toxicity can't come. So this is definitely you being on your pathway. This definitely looks like you're having to cut out people who may have had a large role in your life, who may have been in your life for a long time, who you may have emotions still for currently. This is about cutting away those who can't come with you because they're just not on that level anymore. You are ascending. Do you understand? So everybody can't come, and everybody is not deserving of eating off of this table. Though that don't mean that they won't try. That doesn't mean that they won't try. Okay? So let's grab one more advice card to wrap this up. We do have the Ace of Swords here, so you will be cutting off quite a few people, guys. It's looking like a block party to me. It's looking like a block party to me. And you will get beauty for your ashes. It's not going to be easy. It may be quite painful, in fact, okay? There may be senses of guilt here, right? Survivor's remorse is another phrasing that they're using. If you grew up in the hood or something like that, you are ascending past people that you grew up with even. And unfortunately, the reason why you're not able to bring those people is because they would not be happy for you, right? Even though these are people who, like I said, played a major role in your life, you glowing up, you evolving, you being on this come up, having this come up, will put a bad taste in their mouth, okay? It may even create venom in some of their hearts. This is why they cannot come. This is why they cannot sit at this table. That could be some family members for some of you, okay? Now, I would never tell you to cut off family members, but you just need to definitely come to an agreement with Spirit about how to treat them accordingly. And passing this test is bringing about this huge, major windfall. That doesn't surprise me that this old person would be trying to attach themselves to you because they may be in some financial trouble or, like I said, troubles with their health that would affect their finances. So let's get the ultimate advice for my collective. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, they mad that I said that, boy. When they start throwing cards, it's because they mad. They mad that you getting put on game. So we have by the book. Let's pull one more, guys. That's card number 11. 11 is a very, very spiritual number. And then we have here and now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and read directly from the book. Let's start with card number 11, which is by the book. See exactly what it is that they're trying to say to you. So the essence of this card, guys, is abiding by social rules, okay? Conformity, respecting culture or family customs, universal law. It says, now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call for revolution in your life. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that established order may reject it. Genius inventions and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way your group, your family, your relationship partners take stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation. So let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. This is no turning back in time. There's no turning back in time. Trust the light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead you to miracles. This is why you're needed to be very discerning. Listen to your spirit guides. Listen to the divine as they're giving you signs. Ask for specific signs. Those epiphanies are what's going to lead you to your miracles and your abundance, you guys, okay? So you're on your path. I love that for you. I do. It's definitely an extreme bipolar energy because you have some very toxic energies wanting to hold on to you, yet you're on such a beautiful and enlightened path. So it's going to be up to you to be sure that you're not deterred from that. So now we have card 32, which is the here and now. The essence of this card is being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. It says, what you are, it says, whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true for looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you are disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities. Girl, you better read. Okay. Come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well and miracles will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing of spirit. Wow. Very powerful and impactful message, guys. I hope you have gotten something from this. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on. I truly appreciate all of you for being here, you guys. Thanks for all of the growth. I cannot wait to continue to grow with you guys. I wish you all the very best of luck as you journey forward, and click the like button, the subscribe button. Like I said, leave me a comment, and I'm going to see you guys here next time. Bye.